No see about this mama, your mom in our joy, your more cover, do Adom TV, no see a Cassia so. And you bring someone see a brasson so TV, Adom TV, Cassia and Sumno, and also near to your mobile over Tine. Office of the Special Prosecutor, so a ye, can a NPA boss, ni video be a namontia. Watch your more, sir, and nay, Jana Kujana Kermona, dear, who say, a yaman your some part and techi, a year OSP Swaba Bonte, Abiyano. Dr. Doya won Rashabeja few more penny down or Senade, and Rashabeja Nima this year was Tiffy North. Yadano Ama Posy for Yampo, Yadano Airco Court. Also for interior, so Mohammed Muntakamu Barakan so as a free 2020 and they call 2024 Mwabatwa Yato, a nipa nam swashe won kwane won e prano. Yadebe bro sansem we yade apomden beka ho adwede ensem ewom. Awokansie ka ho bi man so ene anigede. Yabwa no bro senumre kase share live on Facebook /Adom TV Extra, Go TV 119, DSTV 280, Oko YouTube search Adom TV 2. Na kwa AdomOnline.com semi ene nsema foforo bi wo ho. Bidi afia amankwa tamaklo. Eni de mientie said ensem nchemo ankasa etie. Eya rehosa nipa num mato na nanom nsie do amadum jampani fo abo homoden enipa no nan watumi ayi won free as nkwanhia yesi wo Sekuma Junction esujaman mansi mo ewo poye mantam.
Nano da ena edum jadwuma ekufu a wono ewo Peki Fire Station enya ntiese enkwenhye bi esi wo Sekuma Junction no ewo Sujaman mensi no mopoe mantam no mu a ahye mienu a na ba koye Toyota Noah ne registration number GX422-25 ena afi tipa tracker ne registration number GT725-19 ena sankwenhye esi wo wono mu entem na wabra edum jadwuma ekufu enya sa enti wono mu ebupi mu ewo bieye ho a edum jadwuma ekufu penyumfo edi enimu ma wono mu ekoye ebra wono mu ekodu wono hu senipa enkrono ena won ho aka won mu enkrono won mu enande wono mu etumi eyi wono mu efribia na wowo ede wono mu National Ambulance Service for awodo wono mu kopimu Peki aban ayre sabia se wono mu nko ho na yarehwe wonfa emma won nenso nyame amfefie ma enipa numa na eka nipa enkrono ho de ebra wodo wono mu ekodu ayre sabia no adokota fo kyerese wono mu etine no mu ensie do dada nam so ama eni Modern asem no dia ma posi for se won twahwehwe mu so emfamfiri wono mo.
Make say Office of the Special Prosecutor Babonte Achiremo se Mustafa Hamid awono ye kane MPA boss no de entie de no ejina daka mu na danse ewo ho video bi ekọ monten ya ora Mustafa Hamid achiremo se chia ya kire no kwadu a ye de abono no de ohwemu amanyosem ta ho no eno na OSP atena ya ba abeyi anoyi.
Ensema Office of the Special Prosecutor ekruchi egu nkrata so adebetu dwano womochira eye kane Chief Executive Emma National Petroleum Authority eye MP Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid enema edawa echire secretary hye ene ekwan bi a wafaso eye sikasema emfane kwam woto aso se womode ne call Criminal High Court ewon kran na sombu a womode ball no eye se woni nipa bi aka wono abom se wo mu ebeyi sika butini bi a emu dupa Ghana sika ene US sika bi efie ye bulk oil transporters ene oil marketing companies eye December bosome no afi 2022 ene afi 2024 wo mu assign their bonus say money laundering kwamboni a womo faso edisika edigwa OSP chira kane CEO wono anono gine mfimfini a nema ekosu nina odimu akotene na womo akwaje ni nyapade ebro 100 million Ghana cedis ene $100,000 ene japade ahodo bi eka ho anamo a womo etuye nina no eye ade a womo enkrata efi eye banki ene kwan bi a womo faso eyi sika no eno ana womo edi tusa anamo no.
What's your problem?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I came to support my friend who to me. Me, my matter there is useless. It does nothing in it.
It's true.
Ranimni ya wo twitwaje MPP amanyoko won dwentene ne Bernard Nchibosi akwa dodo nanim no chama wontumi se nei se Attorney General eye won nipa baako wayi shobo na free no so a eno emu aja a lawyer for ya wo mo bo wontumi ho ban no emo wo mo hu kra wo mo de kuso agina won diem bo ban ya na se eka nia ewo mo.
Nimni dima MPP amanyo kono tesene ne owo asantemantam ne mu bera de ntwibo si akwadodo na frene se chema wontumi ene de asoja se atene general gina ya wodo bia wasi anyade se ebo no pusa wo kwan bia so gina ya atene general se omanfo yebo no mu kwadu akontaman ne nsensem ne ho no kodu nyina wayi e de afisa wo nipa krono eso abro ne sentwefo twetwenkomo wa bra wono mu ekwe na setena wie na ande apia kubi ade sansem wasi etudwa.
I always sound this morning that we should be careful not to attempt to influence decisions of court. Attorney General is also Minister for Justice, and his role as Minister of Justice is even more important than his role as the Attorney General and Government Prosecutor, because the justice of the moment is so important to every one of us as citizens of the country, because our emblem is freedom and justice. So if Attorney General, with all the materials available to him, all the resources available to him, including him being human personnel, if it is just for him to only rely on a former accused person to prosecute a matter against one of the accused persons or some of the accused persons, and he thinks that justice may not be undermined, that is his decision.
Domdo ya womra shebe fie peni odawa no ye mahama yarega na wodi ato parliament animu se Sutifi North womra shebe ni make say omode na maposifo mampo ohwe animu so obokwa kugina da kemo ni nyina no eye broni krom wo hwidiem yesi ho na no eda bra anti galamsey task force for ye waduma ewi akire na nkade eba besie ni no emu nsemni.
Mrashebejem chairman Aban Sumana Kingsford Babin Edia Tudwa wo Mrashebejem se Mrashebejenia ensem ebon ho efa eye 9 months director eni wo mutim bia wo manfo ekoto hye wo muso no se ne wo manfo susu no odi ato Mrashebejafo nimpa se wo munya hweye pa la nya de a obi ekodi nsemoni bia sa nipa no ebefa ne ho edi kra se bia obro emraso.
While I'm yet to be fully briefed on the matter, I want to take this opportunity to condemn in no uncertain terms the attack on the team of security officers who have been assigned to help deal with the menace of Galamsey, which has to be dealt with robustly. I have therefore instructed the Office of the Clerk and the Legal Services Office to provide all the needed support to the investigation by the Ghana Police Service within the framework of the 1992 Constitution.
Wale nsem etu dwawie no openi ono ene da Adom kese na no mahama yarega edi tudwa se Mrashebejeni ema Sutifi North womo edi na ma aposifo a womo aye nhihye a womo de ne court.
So we scheduled that this morning the member should be sent to the CID headquarters to meet with one of the deputy CID directors for processing. And so this morning, he went with our majority chief whip and his lawyer. They received him at CID headquarters, took him through the processes.
Dom Kumano, the other one, Alexander Afenyo Markin. Edi atudwa se amanyosem no womontwe omo enfrim na womohwe se womakuatia Galamsey e wo ne kwan so edi abo oman no.
Mr. Speaker, can we as political leaders for once agree to stay the partisan approach on this matter and deal with it and let our citizens know?
From Tubera Cassia na uguso show Adom TV no. And you ran on Sia Cassia na uguso show Adom TV no yet so na yade makwayen some for mu dia or so for our interior so Muhammad Muntaka Mubarak said nay about woman to kwa here course so 2020 de 2024 mo no enipa dunum ene nam so hwe won kwame nipa emu aduanan enso nya prakro.
The Special Investigation Task Force identified 12 cases that took place during the 2020 and 2024 general election. These cases had resulted in 15 deaths across the country, and well over 40 individuals got injured. The report outlined detailed account of all the 12 cases recorded during the period. The detailed report, which has been submitted to His Excellency the President, also contains the various incidents, how they were brought or got to the notice of the police, and actions taken by investigators in line with the laid down investigation protocol and procedure. The report further detailed action taken when the Special Investigative Task Force took over the cases at level initially investigators had reached, and detailed findings derived from further interviews, interrogations, field visits, reconstruction of crime and crime scene, and forensic analysis of various materials of evidence retrieved during the investigation. Every violent incident recorded during the general election presents various criminal offenses which will have been committed by different persons involved. The report took into account a number of incidents where some procedural actions were overlooked. There were instances of clear breaches of discipline, violation of legal requirement, and total neglect by officers who were either present or responsible for situations that required prompt, responsive actions. The focus is to avoid veering into areas that might confuse procedural breaches with the main mandate, which is to investigate, identify, and prosecute persons responsible for death during the two general elections in the years of the 2020 and 2020.
West African Examinations Council why company for Edia Tuja say and so here demo chrono bono east any ahafo ni asantemante mo bia e course wo hono pa hwehwemu bia betoja ene ka say
2025 was results afena mark ni yewie omuwie last week Saturday ebimuwie Friday nti afena omode scores number na omuwie no so aka next stage yede a process results no yede marks me boom ni aye grading ni we nyina nti that is a stage yedu sese ya the results are ready. Well, for now dear yentumi entrese bia region when as a region we na high in terms of malpractice because nyoma no mode aba no afena ye hyehe by region, by what do you call it, zone, and that kind of thing. Inti for now, the end to me, enka say region say, and I say region say, ena or more edia wasroba or share that ana dia bono east half any Ashanti. Those were the hot spots, and ana central region so I started a bus to Kakra or share relative to previous years figures now. Enti idea afena yehwemu nti yewia ebetumi de tudwaka so maybe 2025 asesa kakra ma ebia some other region na abedikan ti omo information bia regarding release of results your WhatsApp platform be kokohwe ho na obenya why ye ni WhatsApp platform me sense so say ye ni WhatsApp platform bia ye di adwuma ye de ne say your website ye de nyoma egu ho ama obi abetumi akono enya information bia ope afenso your Facebook page ye de ye information at all 20
Yankomra na de ohodoso ye ba ye betoso Yeto akase no esodia konsem foforo mu Director General Cyber Security Authority Divine Salasi Agbeti odi atudwa kire mu se enche asoye no na Ministry of Education be ka won ho abomu se be ya ye mofra ne suku metre basic ho no ebewura be 2026 ekona wie ye ne de ne resantete ne bi afa honom na me no so be bo amankra no atene ma se
Cyber Security Authority and the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission NFA Accra Technical University Akawantuma won the one National Cyber Security Education Conference di kan kwahyehyɛ so awe one more day to adwene ahwe ekwan a wɔbɛfa so aboa ama cyber security honim die one mo edi ewura Ghana University ansem emu na wodwumedi na se na Director General Dema Authority Divine Selassie Agbeti edi to just say eni one mo ne aseye hwe Ghana University ansem so akawantuma bomu a enchekra curriculum a one mo edi dwuma ewo basic schools ahodomu no one more decide if be ebe shimu sane be ya se mo franu sona no obesha se den hunim die ama wono mo.
We are actually working with the education sector from the ministry to develop into the curriculum from basic schools basic cyber security awareness programs built into their curriculum, especially to safeguard how to be or how to surf online. So we are working with the education sector, the ministry especially, to come up with a curriculum, and we hope to launch the very first of that by end of next year.
Director General Dema GTech, Professor Ahmed Abdullahi Janapo, and so did to just say.
The Commission is therefore intentional about integrating digital competencies and cybersecurity awareness into our quality assurance frameworks, program accreditation, and institutional audits. An MOU is set to be signed to strengthen JTEC's collaboration with the Cybersecurity Authority in this area. Ladies and gentlemen, we expect universities and colleges not only to produce employable graduates, but to nurture resilient graduates.
Adishye ya womo ewo sapeman nene waye yechire no womo efa nsawam kumase kwantempono so womo sempen for me footbridge ewo so na wotwemienu ene wodi ama womo ente sa na wotwemienu wante hwede a obete wonka biem
na ewo MPP regime ena mo hye nsabo no ena omunye afi won eba no e say wo kese bi ba omunja aten bia say obema ye food breeding bi oho na ayefuni ye hia e na letter ekoma MC no e che won say bo hye mbo abra be share road na no say obema ye food breed na the way I won iba no it seems like mu ye fie nti ye kai mu e na ekoma poma eno so eno ko kan e am so okay onbeye ba ye hwe afi road no eba omro ye fi food bi ni so ye ankan ye no ebedin let us go be let us go bia let us go ho go say untu so say uye demonstration street mra wo ho o ma anya 2 weeks be pe e betie moaye bi amba 2 weeks a ye be san ye bi o ma hye yen bo say ombe ya ma yen enura na ju say any MCE ehia ye meeting and o kan see su say ye de ombe ye na ye president ankasa ama go ahead say omunhwe na omunye ma yen my mom eye boshe se beba se ma ena kwan su ya na omu ye kwan su esevia seviko abianse atiaman do blogon no omu utumi fa akra kokwaso a
omu a se be kwan no ye nwie ye mpo no ka na abom ama omu ewu mami we anopa tututu okokrom ka abono papa we ohwa ne ba e wo keji sisi amene wo kasei wewu kwa ya ma ne ba n'aka wa na ebehwe ne ba no ti yesra ban
ngmene wala je wo jegba wo shisha ka ngmene le be ni onu pa ba afefe vi ka mama po bad wo shi ngmene wo ba fe e da ke she to we ma ne wa jue 2 months ne wo fe ko kete na me ka we should rest assured wo ke wonu what ashi 2 months e be wa na bia na ni mecho ame ba tigbe ni to aka sha me ka wo efe noko
Oswafo ya abediachira washa lands and natural resources so Yusuf Sulemana say ministry no enche wonu mo a won age tumi se wo betumi fam agudie na so bepem sa be won hye dwuma se no obaje won nyina afi won sam na afiaban no edi ne dwuma
Oswafa bi de cho na hwe Ghana nsase ne mo rodode so Yusuf Sulemana ene edi ato just say enche kra wonu mo asoye no omanfo mo ntumi krata so mfa ni dwuma ene wonu mo concessions ahodo wonu mo nyesika emfa ni ho dwuma no obaje sa tumi krata ne nyina edi afiri wonu mo ensem we ne wo kire mu dia eho abahia esanse ene omanfo pie wa ye de concessions ya mo a sika mpo de bedi ho dwuma wonu mo ni bi sanso ene omanfo wonu mo nya tumi krata nsusu kura sika wonu mo betumi di edi dwuma nti osusu se wo ye ne sa eyade a ebeboa.
So these are some of the people who don't even have time to go to EPA to go and put their bond there. So the challenge starts with how they acquire the land. That's one set. Another set is those who will not even come to Mineral Commission. They don't go anywhere. They just take their equipment, arrange with some landowners, and then they start. That is pure Galamsey scenario. And these are criminals. And if the law works, you must deal with them. But we need now to bring them on board and see how we can license them to move on.
We know Sunday to just say any organ for one more ebabeji to make crata be we now one more one concessions ama emrofun would do humanity through any channel for one to one and fame home.
In ensuring that our laws work. And so what you need to do is to clean the house first. And that's the house cleaning we are doing. We are being transparent. When we got all these irregularities, like I said, we send them up to the Minerals Commission. Minerals Commission, if there are administrative issues, if there are issues that emanated from your side, let's correct them so that we don't punish the innocent businessman. At the end of the day, we sorted out all those issues, and that is why we are revoking these ones that we are publishing. So for us, I can tell you, help us to sanitize the system.
Young comrade Pomodin, a judge in some Kayan or Hoyaba, Evertosso. And I see a more cover being Adom TV and you men who see a Cassiano Augusto, Ashana, Yeresadia Pomodin, a moon sumno at senior project manager, Ma Lightwave Healthcare, Eric J. Now, HH Mo Dintia. One more intimate year, Jumani Nina said the Ananke was a Tiano, or his sons or more pad the pa, I'm on my gun and tea, and I'll call Banasa, Munchimo, Eddie.
Oman for Beka and Che Biano Swafo, our no Apomodin, some so Quabramita Akando, Edibetu just say, one more a year and Shishebia, one more fee a year lamps, Ediaco games, Lenuna say, I are Sabia Wagan and Inan, one more de Juma, na Buama, a Juma, one more a year, Efa Pomodin, some etimi acronym, or Chima. A year light wave contract a woman de mono. Now was say woman de I sabi Kesipa woman eto woman a project isu. Now soon Uncle Banisa, woman Jessica Pudu, Edigu Wonibutum, a woman who sadiano. Abraham Semibeto Jano, Senior Project Manager, Emma Lightwave, Healthcare, Eric J. Ediabetu just said.
This is another untrue or a misconception or a deliberate act of not telling the populace of Ghana the right information, because yes, we were supposed to do 950 facilities, and we have completed the number as indicated. However, each facility is different. They are not the same. Out the 900 facilities, we have teaching hospitals in there, we have regional hospitals, we have district hospitals, there are polyclinics, there are psychiatric hospitals, there are health centers, there are other midwife, maternity homes and all. But they have different capacity. So when it comes to a place like Kolebu, it's about 101 or so district hospitals. If you look at the staff strength and also the department, the magnitude of the place.
It's equivalent to about 101 district hospitals.
So in the contract, I believe the minister, I don't know whether it was shown, but in the contract, the teaching hospitals, even though they are just 4, I'll name them for avoidance.
Na Bank of Ghana na one de kokoboma sikakrabia hudu bia woni to me krata anom ne ade free sabreya kokokosi jun bosomede tosodu no ensia de wonye ho asade enye ho akade de a wonom ebeyi afi ho.
Bank of Ghana edi abeto enyuma keto a womuma loan ene womo nso a womo ema omanfo loan ibi ewa abefo kwan so eye digital. Se womo hwese womo de nhihye begu akwan mu a womo dwuma womo eye no ebetumi akonanim ehyase efi eye dwumbosome no ekone wiye afiwe mu a womo ekra Central Bank ebe hyase agye applications efi womanfo yi eho na womo amom license fofo ne no ene bebo ewo dwumadi a womo edi no se ne womo dwuma no emu bedawo na aboa Ghana fo nso so ama womo nso akonanim. Sa anamontue ejina womanfo ensem bia wɔn de akɔto onim ana ama wɔn nso etu saa namɔn no ɛhwɛ sɛ nneɛma bi a wɔmanfoɔ ɛfam a ɛmmoa wɔn no wɔn nso betu saa namɔn no na wɔn nso ɛho atɔ.
Yankomra agudie mu nsɛm wɔ hɔ yɛ ba yɛbɛto so.
Esama wakɔ abade ba Adom TV Adom kaseɛ ɛna wɔn gu so a wɔhwɛ ne brewie du. Sɛ me dia wo kan sim ansem bro me din de nyame ba. Bernard Padibotwe CMF Public Accounts Committee and Sports and Recreational Minister Ekopi mo toto na no kakrakra efa agudie mo ewo man Ghana mo and ode to dwa say Ghana agudie na ekoyie nanso no ate poba question ni so wo so ye se be Ghana be fa yentuma pay front sika ye nyina wo so toto akwam tin sei ene nsema ode to dwa.
From time to time, the ministry also comes in with its goods and services allocation to support the maintenance work. But what we are looking to do is to also rein in some other revenue sources. There's some areas that we haven't looked at as the Sports Ministry or the National Sports Authority. If you look at the Act and the regulation, fitness centers are supposed to be certified by the National Sports Authority. Indeed, the attendants there are actually described as sports persons who must be licensed by the National Sports Authority to function. Swimming pools and what have you, especially the commercial ones, are supposed to be certified by the National Sports Authority.
Yes, and on the copy more and then function and food from we and House of Folk phobia, House of Folk now more and Yamia don't do me a quesiada, the super clash airbus so many chromase, Asante Cotoconer weapons on Casamafu Penny, Adamazo Folk, Kwame or Pariado, they are to just say, only say, Bosumi and one as of Ebedi on birthday now against Cotocono, and just a Mujam Hokra because 11, and yes, a Mudia Grona, House no Cotocoso, a knife until 2 days later, no Mudium birthday now, ye dear. Omesha has na se has besha kotoko no me di on birthday ni pa.
Yes, see about my fan. Just some 2-3 days away from now, and then it will be 11th. That will be our anniversary. Apart from the fact that it's a Premier League fixture, that you have to always make sure that you're bragging right, and the point out there, you know, you fight for it and you do everything for it. You know, it's our anniversary. That is the company for any man. You have something valuable to show, and of course, I feel you want to demand support listening here, and then you now come home to now. You may be reward our supporters. You know, every more jerseys, more free TV justice and all of that, you know. It is part of that. But if it's the time to celebrate our anniversary, it is collectively, then I get involved. Then if we do on the 11th from, if it's not say collectively, we'll be here in the chef.
Into super clash no aye kwesiada Sunday House of Folk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko 4 p.m. and agudi no ebeba so no you need the chie pa no they be told you afia na yemfa enkamo ha and ebema mo kwanam dia wo kensem no ensemesi medina dinyame ba Bernard Padibotwe sister fia etwazo
Kasia no so na ban no ekoswa yirimu die den se 24-hour economy no ebetumi aye adwuma na ne fan ye edwomu no meche 24-hour model market initiative no aban eguso ya wo ye ho enhyehe osofo ye hwe local government chieftaincy and religious affairs am so na woni regional metropolitan municipal and district chief executive penifo ahia edwen ho
Amomun kuma ahini ni asoma hodo so wo man yi emu Ahmed Ibrahim ene e de atudwa se aban ne hyehyɛ hodo agwakoma enchekra wono 24-hour model market initiative no wono ba be hyase dindindin a wenyina eka wono research agenda no ɛho se be na 24-hour economy betime gyan na so nti ene aban krachi mpanyimfo nyina wono de nhyiamudi bi ahyehyɛ so ama wono a wode ɛkyerɛkyerɛ wono kwan a wono nya befa so etumi aboa ama sa initiative yi si aban nyu so no wono betumi edru ho
Niente ye ni say ya hunu bida 2013 to 2016 ye man penny the same John President Mama or promise 200 community day school ye blocks obe frɛ akonwa no so na wawie a commission 56 na emu bebre wo hɔ a aye 70% 80% me ne wo kasai edaso wo hɔ simply because a minister of education and a call ahead yes our processes no and onu free so 2017 ye man penny Akufo-Addo onu so buy or see agenda 111 agenda 88 agenda 111 onu so procurement or ye no office of the president obefra konwa so na ba konkura onu nso wie
we and also for no say chima 24-hour model market initiative ya de beboa ma say ya edwa awodo ebopeso no wono betumi so nyina no we enema hodo bia asese edwa yi ehia no wono mo de bema won se ne be ya anapane na dwunyina wono mo ebetumi di edijuma
mene wo ka say finance minister allocate 50 million 2025 budget enu go for the women's bank 2025 the ba or be count by the time my basic banks where we no na sa sika no so aye ready enu so ekwaye adwuma enti eyade ye de aye campaign enum se Ghana for any media for mo ankasa obia download o mo twen say 2028 obebisa yen twen emamu mbisa yen ye adwuma no enti ebeduru ho no ubisa ya wa ankasa wa ho ade no fili
Yenye no so na Adom TV anwumre no nsia kase na hana brema kwan na ye de asie mre ne adaje wode ma ye nti ye da se papa ye da team no so ase adwuma wono mo aye medi afia amankwa tamaklo sebre no so na wokoda kai papa student twitwe ose na wabo se ho ban Afrika ka ene enu monka ho adepache ne nkwa ho den wo ho a ye be se hia ye da se